Hello, Batman Edit. Hi, how are you doing, Batman? Star, bro, how are you doing? I need 3D camera tutorial. Can you make it? The 8, I want my brother Mr. Harris to make me. Star, Star, I need 3D camera tutorial. Can you make it? So, Batman, 3D camera tutorial. I don't know which one you're talking of. Can you tell me? Can you tell me the type of? Hi bro, how make 24K jungle test? Nescafe, what's going on, bro? Nescafe edit. How are you doing? Scary shit. What's going on, bro? Bro, how are you doing? Star, okay, camera movement and transition, bro. Can you give me 3D tests? 3D camera movements like fake tech. Okay, 3D camera, it's not all that difficult. All you need to do is, so let me show you guys something like the 3D camera movement. All you need to do is, if you have your clips, just create like so imagine you have something like this and you can just change the color. So colors. So all you need to do for the 3D camera movement, all you need to do is, after creating like, so imagine if this is a video layer, like all these are video layer, all you have to do is just highlight everything, convert it to 3D, and now you can see you have everything to 3D. Then you create a new camera. You can choose any camera, either 1 node or 2 node. So let me go for 1 node. You can choose any of the presets, and now create a new null, and you just parent the 3D camera, convert the null to 3D, and parent the camera to the null. And now all you have to do is just start with your animation. So for now, let's try and position this. So I'll go to 2 views, then I'll go to custom view 1. So with this, you can move your layers in this space to see where you want it to be. So with this, you can move your layers in this space to see where you want it to be. So let's say we want to view we want animation to start with the blue one here. So you go to your node, you hit on position for P for position, separate dimensions, make a keyframe, and with this, let's go and so make a keyframe. And now let's zoom into where we want it. So so imagine we zoom in from the blue. So we're going to zoom like this. So you can see you have something like this. You can position this. So we have something like this. So you can start in any other ways, but what now I'm going to show you is that let's delete this, or let's delete this. So now we're going to zoom in for this. So let's go to this first one here, make a keyframe, move it like some few frames, like let's say 30 frames, okay, 40 frames. Then we're going to zoom in. So we have something like this. So just make a graph like this. So with this, we want a smooth camera transition. So you just have to duplicate the null again, Control D, hit U, delete the last keyframe, and now move like this. So now parent the first null to the second null, and now let's look for position, and then let's go to like this. Let's go to the green one. So you can see so now you can see how the camera movement is. So you just have to create your so imagine this is a video layer here. You just have to just get your videos. You can add Twixtor to it. You can add Twixtor. You can slow down the video, or you can also use a freeze frame to make it, and you just convert everything to 3D, create a camera and parent the camera to your null, and you just try moving it. So here, don't always make the animation to stop. Before the animation start to get to slow down, you make a new null and you just parent it so that it will move from there to this, so that the animation will be very smooth. You can add a motion blur to this to make it nice. So with this you can also create another null object again. So Control D, delete the last keyframe, and with this move it just a bit like this. And now here let's go to the other image here. So don't forget to parent it to the one here. So parent this to this, and let's start moving it. So this we are also going to create the same graph like this. So we'll get something like this. So this is just an example to show you how to do it, but if you actually want to create it, you actually need to get a clips or a freeze frame of the character or the video so that you can use it to do this. Bro, how add blood texture to 3D test? So if you want to add so who said that? So Soya said the Nescafe edits gonna make any tutorial on mesa style. Okay, I'll try and make a tutorial on that. Nescafe, thanks very much. And Sean said, Suya said, bro, how add a blood texture to 3D test? So how to make a blood texture on test? So with this you can download an image of or a video of a blood, or you can also create this in After Effects. So if you have the BCC plugin, you can also use this feature. So you just look for particle illusion. So this, we are going to use the BCC particle illusion. You just have to go to your launch particle illusion, then you launch it. I think it's going to give you an error, but you just cancel it and launch it again, and it's going to work. So you can see I have a preset here. It's called horror splatter. So you can see the effects we're having here. So if you're having the BCC particle illusion, you actually have some samples of blood. So you can see you have some here. All this you can tweak the settings. So if you're having the BCC installed, BCC particle illusion, you have this. And we also have this, like this blood spatter here. So we have this here. We also have this one too, and we also have this. So let's say we take this one here. Let's go for this, and you just add it to your comp. So you just go to add and add it to your comp, and we're going to find it here. You can go in the settings and change some of the settings, like the number, the life. All this will also be found in there. So just go to apply. So you can see you have our blood here. So we had our blood here. So now all you have to do is just add your text. So let me go to 4, and I'll go to composite and just go to alpha plus apply mode, and you're going to get a transparent background that you can use behind your 3D test. So for now, let's go to element 3D. Oh, my After Effects just crashed. Don't worry. My After Effects just crashed. So let me go back and open After Effects. I was supposed to save my project. I did not save my project and it just crashed on me. And I have these textures. I don't know the texture you're talking of, but please 24K John, I don't know what. So bro, the messages or the tutorials you guys want to make are plenty, so I'll just go through them one by one. So Mr. Harris, Mr. tutorial name of for this style, please. Mr. Harris, make a tutorial for that what I send you in DM. I think this effect is actually the minimax. This is actually a minimax effect, and this are really I think these are minimax. I've seen this type of editing style. So for the blood, you already know. So if you're having the BCC plugin installed, you have a whole lot of preset there, and you can just go and you can search for blood and you can get it. So BCC particle illusion, you just go to launch particle illusion and it's going to take you to the BCC interface. That's where you have a whole bunch of presets, backgrounds, a whole lot of them. So just go to them, and the one you like, you just favorite them so that you can use them in any project that you do. So you have nice of the, so you have one like this, you have crystal, jewel. So you have jewels here. So this is the blood and the one I showed you guys. So this is the blood spatter. So with this you can use this. You just go to add and just apply. So with this you have it here, and if I send it to 4, you can just go to the composite and you go to alpha plus mode. And so with this you can now add your settings. So you can add your emboss, so now you can add your emboss shiny to this, and you can also add drop shadow. So you can also add deep glow to this. So this is actually how it is to create that black spatter effect. And you can also add turbulence displays to it to make it wiggle or something. So I think this is how you can do it. If you don't have this or you don't have the BCC, you can just go online and download any black spatter video with a green background, then you key it in After Effects. But if you're having the BCC, I think you can use this, or you can also save this as a video with a green background. You can export this and later use it in your project. So you guys don't know how the BCC particle illusion works. It's really a great tool. It's the tons of presets inside that you can use. Even if you are doing animation, if you're animating your test, there are some overlays you guys can actually use, and they are all found in the BCC particle illusion. If you don't have the BCC, you also have the I don't know if it's the Sapphire or the Red Giant, one of them. You also have the the particular or something, I don't know. Let me search for it. So the trap code, yes, you have the trap code from Red Giant. You can also use that because it also have the trap code form. All of them have this capability of making you tweak some settings, making some nice shape. So you can see, so you just have to add your deep glow and make some settings here, and you are done. And the one you have to do is just add your text and just place this blood behind it, and that's all, you are done. So this is how you can actually do this. So I think it's very easy to do. You can also, if this is very fast, you can also slow down it a little, so you can see from here. So that's it. So you can duplicate this, or you can duplicate this to anywhere you want, and that's how to do it. So let me go through and see. So I hope Saya, I hope I've answered your question, bro. How add a black texture to your 3D test? So I hope I've answered your question. Next Cafe edits. Gonna make any tutorial mesa. Yes, I will actually be making a mesa style very soon. And Nezak, hey guys, sorry if I don't pronounce your name very well. So Nazabek, can you make hurricane test tutorial? I think I have to go and check that up, but I actually don't know the type of test you want. Hey man, can you make fast Twixtor like Jamie? I don't know this Shin edit. Hey man, can you make test fast Twixtor like for Twixtor is just its values. Twixtor is just like adding values where you want it to be fast, where you want it to be slow. That's how Twixtor is basically just an interpolation of your time. So either you want a part of your video to speed up, or you want your part of your video to slow down. You can actually slow down a video very smoothly just using Twixtor. So if you want any part of your video to be slowed down, you just enter the values. A down value will actually slow it down, and an upper value is going to speed it up. So let me see if I can get some clips here. So what you have to do is if you have Twixtor, or me, I normally use the BCC time ML. So I normally use the read time ML, so just like Twixtor. So if I add Twixtor, so if you're having the Twixtor Pro or the Twixtor, any of them, so I'll go for Twixtor. And what you have to do is go to where they've said in FPS and out FPS. So you go to your video, the video I have here, my video is 23.976. so just click here and just enter that value, 23.976. then you go to your models and choose anyone you want, optical flow, any of the models that you desire, and you just go to motion sensitivity. You can set it to 100. Then you go to this option, speed. So you can see where they've said speed percentage, meaning 100%. So 100% meaning this is the actual speed of your clip. So if you go down to like 30, if I go down to like 30, it's going to slow down the clip speed. So you can see now it have slowing this down. So 100. So if I go to speed, so if I go to speed like 30, okay, so now sorry for the first one, I just change it from here. So if you go to speed percentage, if I go to 30, it's going to slow this down by 30%. So actually this is how Twixtor works. So if you want to speed up this video, you can just go and increase it from originally it was 100%, so you can go to like 120 and it's going to speed up this. So this is how to use Twixtor. So some of the things you can actually do is, you can, in the initial stage, you can go like any higher value. Some even go to the point of going to 250, and 250 is actually very fast. So it's going to speed up. So you can make a keyframe, then go to like the middle, and you can set it to like, you go to like some few frames, then you set it to like 30. So you can see from here it's going to speed up and slow down. You can also go to the graph too. So here you can also make the same keyframe, then you go to like, so you can also increase it, like let's go back to 200. You can just select all your keyframe, easy ease, go to your graph. So you can just make a graph like this. So speed, fast. So this is how it works. So if I want to slow down my video, I'll just put a value lower than the original 100%. If I want it to be slow, fast, I'll just increase the value that it was about to. So that's one thing about Twixtor. So if you want to speed up your video, you can do that. If you want to slow down your video, you can do it. I hope I answered your question. So now let's go to the next person. Zinc Edit, how are you doing, man? Zinc Edit, shout out to Zinc Edit. How are you doing, dude? I'm doing fine. Zinc Edit. Part Jerick latest edit outro. So let's go to YouTube and see if we can get it. So someone said Pat said Durate latest edit outro. So let's see his video and see. Oh, this I think this outro is very simple to do. This outro is really very simple to do. So Pat, I think if I want to create this, this is, so you can see from here, this is actually a type of dissolve with made by. So all you have to do now is, let me see, I don't know if I can do it because it's actually going to take a little bit of time, but I will explain to you guys. So you can see these are overlays, and you can also see you have some overlay of some. So you have this bobs here. So if I actually want to create this, I can create this for you guys. It's actually very simple to do. So all you have to do is just, let's start with this. So you can see these are actually this is a texture, and even this texture I had it from Unsplash. You can see their watermark inside the texture on splash.com. so you can go online and search for any texture of, but for me, if I'm to get it, I'm going to use Photoshop to do it, because I have tons of plugins in Photoshop. So now let me launch Photoshop and show you guys how to get a texture like this. So looking at the video, so you can see you have the textures here, you have overlays. You can see you have grunge overlays going round inside, so you can see this type of overlays. Then you have this bulb here, and you have this line here. You can only, the only thing you have to do is just animate the rotation of the bulb. So with our texture here, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to create a new, so this is Photoshop. So sorry guys if you don't know Photoshop, sorry, but I've been using Photoshop for so many years. I'm a graphic designer, and I'm into retouching, photo manipulation, graphic design, all those graphic stuffs. That one I've been doing it for a long time. So I have a whole lot of plugins here, so I'll just create my new solid, and I'm just going to fill it. Then I just go to my plugin, have the alien skin, I'll go to eye candy. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a program error. Don't worry. Let me convert this to why am I getting error? Okay, let me go to a new one here. I don't know why I'm getting error for this, but let me go to this. So look at the video. So you can see we had this. So you can see the same type of texture here, and so with this you can see it's just like this. We just have to rotate it. So I'm just going to apply this. So you can see you have something like this. So all you have to do is just rotate this. So I'm going to rotate it. So if you can't get that image, if you're having Photoshop, you can actually get the image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some few settings here. I'm going to tweak some settings. So we want to achieve this look. So you can see we want to achieve this type of look. So I'm going to do that in Photoshop. So imagine we have this. So let's use this. I'm going to export this to After Effects, or I'm going to save it as a PSD. So let me save it as a PSD. So desktop as texture. And if you don't have photo, I know most of you don't know, don't have Photoshop. So the best thing is to go online or to go to Google and search for this wood texture. And so now I'm done with Photoshop. Let's go to After Effects, and now let me import the project. So Photoshop PSD texture. So I have it here. So PSD texture. So comp, retain, layer size, composition, retain layer, editable layers, and okay. Let me open the texture, and we have the texture here. So highlight everything, pre-compose, and now we have our texture. So all we need to do is get the bulb. So I'll go online again and go and search for the bulb. So I might not get the same type of bulb, but I think you can get, so you can see this type of bulb here. So I think I'll try and see if I can get the same thing. So something like this, so you can see something like this. So let's see if we'll get the same thing.